I've got some quick fire questions
fire,
for you.
right.
Quick fire. Your favourite Arsenal player of all time?
Of all time?
You can only have one.
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry.
Why?
Just because of the way he played, the excitement he brought, the brilliant goals that he scored for us. It was just quality through and through. That, you know, you'd love every minute he was on the pitch, every minute he was on the ball. Really.
Favourite current player?
That's hard because it's a good squad, really good squad. But I'm going to go for Odegaard.
Okay.
The leadership, the skill, the running against United on Sunday. It's just running the team, lifting the team. And
leads from the front.
And because he goes round clapping the fans at the end.
Your all-time favourite manager, who would be the manager of this side?
Wenger. It's got to be Wenger.
It's got to be Arsene Wenger.
So much he did for us. But more than that, he changed football. All the stuff he did about how you play, your diet, you know, your lifestyle. There are not many managers that achieved what he achieved, but also changed football. And other managers, other teams then tried to replicate what he was doing, and he was way ahead of his time.
Similarities between football and politics?
More than you think. More than you think.
Go on then.
Tribal. In football, you got your club. You're for your club, you're against all the other clubs. And a game is, you know, there's the Arsenal fans, the away fans. It's tribal. The chamber in Parliament is set up. It's not, some parliaments in the world are round, horseshoe shaped. Ours is like one side facing the other side. It's tribal, it's divide. If you're leader of the opposition, leader of the Labour Party, there is a similarity with managing Arsenal or managing any team, which is, you know, in a football match, every fan who's sitting in the stands thinks they know how to run the team better than the manager does. So you're there shouting at Arteta, why have you done that? What's this business about party at right back? Almost everybody who watches what I do thinks they could do a better job. And so there's that similarity as well. So more than you think.
All right, growing up, who was your football idol?
Well, you could go for quite a few. Kevin Keegan, when he started playing, you know, was just one of those players that...
He was a great player.
He was a great player, but he was doing pop songs. He had his hair, you know. There's something about him that was the beginning of a new era.
Yeah.
You know, and Alan Ball, of course.
Football,
Alan Ball. I had a football with Alan Ball on it, and so they were the players that, you know, I was looking to as I was growing up.
Okay. This season for Arsenal. Actually, no. The season as a whole, right? Your predictions. Who do you think? I
remember Alex Ferguson, I think, used to say, come and talk to me after Christmas when he was asked that. But even at this early stage, there's a huge risk in this, obviously. This will be played back and say, I'd say Arsenal and City, hopefully in that order. I would probably put Man United in there. They always play, they always pick up, they always find a way into that top four position, or very often find a way into that top four position. The fourth slot is more difficult. Obviously, Newcastle not got off to a good start, so I'm not sure. And they've got a very, very tough Champions League set of games to do alongside. Chelsea still don't seem to have. I mean, they've got the good players, but they don't seem to have managed to get them into the team that they need to get them into. I feel Liverpool are probably going through a bit of a rebuild season, so this pains me to say it, but that fourth slot could be Tottenham.
It could be. They started well, didn't they?
They obviously had Kane, and we had Aubameyang. And sometimes when you take what's perceived to be the top player out of a squad, suddenly you release something in all the other players.
That's true.
And I think there's a bit of that going on at Tottenham at the moment.
The Lionesses, and women's football in general, you know, how inspirational has that been for you looking at it? And also, you know, for the country as well, you know what I mean? To see the rise of... you know, the women's game. I mean, you were saying to me that you went to some of the
we went
games
to the semi-final of the Euros.
Yeah.
I think the whole women's game has come on so much and provided inspiration to so many people, particularly women and girls. And I go season ticket here at Arsenal in the stands. Normally take my son, but my daughter comes sometimes. She came to that semi-final with the Lionesses, and they won, and the players wouldn't come off the pitch. And I just saw her looking at them and could see something was happening, that inspiration. And there would be millions of examples of 12-year-old girls looking at that and seeing something incredible about football. You know, because we've been singing in football for a long time. If an England supporter, too long, football's coming home. And I just get the sense with the Lionesses, to some extent, they said, well, you haven't done it, we'll go and do it, we'll get it back ourselves. And when they won the Euros, that was absolutely brilliant. But the legacy of it has to be not just we've got a trophy or two, but access to football for women and young girls everywhere.
No, fantastic. Well, listen, it's been an absolute pleasure having you here in the studio.
Thanks for having me. This was great.
Taking it all down the ground. Good luck next year. I know you're going to have a busy year. Well, listen, thank you very much. So it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Good to see you,
yeah, good luck. So yesterday, Keir Starmer was on my territory. He was at my studio, he was at Arsenal's ground, but today, I'm on his territory, and he's preparing for a very special event today. It's Prime Minister's Questions, and I'm going to go and check out all the preparation. This is going to be good. Oh, hey, how you doing?
How are you? Come in. We're just preparing for PMQs. So,
oh, brilliant!
Yeah, this is the morning setup for a Wednesday. So
amazing, amazing.
Welcome. It's a little bit more intense than the stands at Arsenal. Although the end product may be a bit the same. But anyway, really good to see you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. See you later. See you later.
Wow, that was brilliant. I mean, I've learned so much about Keir Starmer. I mean, number one, where does he get the time to go to football? Number two, that analogy he made about being similar to a football manager, I can see it. Difficult decisions you have to make. It's all about preparation, and also everybody feels they can do the job better than he can. I'm not one of them. I mean, that's a tough job, but I've really enjoyed my time here. It's been great to be on his territory, but I think I better get back to mine now. But good luck to Keir Starmer.